What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we've got a lot to go over and cover from the content that we saw put in the game today with the rush set, with the fraternity set, to the content coming tomorrow with the names of the game promos. So we're going to be breaking down and diving into all of that today. So I really do appreciate all the support. And again, this is going to just kind of be a video that entails all of those types of things. Now for JJ Watt, you get JJ Watt. You can obviously upgrade JJ Watt as well. I wasn't sure last night because before, 2K's put card art in the game and it said B&D and then the card ends up just being in packs. But you guys can see fully upgraded JJ Watt becomes an absolute beast on this game. Is he worth you guys upgrading? Again, this really depends on where you're at with the game, but again, where he starts to where he finishes is completely different. He doesn't start out very good, but again, by the end, JJ Watt becomes very good. Now let's go over all of the cards that we did see added into the game today. Starting off with Jaden Studio, left outside linebacker, 88 speed, 90 acceleration. Can't get after the quarterback, decent in coverage with the 90 zone coverage. He's fine for an outside backer, not great at that 91 overall. Jamarly Riddle up next. Free safety, does fit that 4.25 chemistry, 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 6 feet tall, 91 zone coverage, horrible in man coverage. Pretty self-explanatory. For playing man coverage, Riddle is definitely going to struggle. Kamari House up next. Right outside linebacker, 3-4 multiple. Again, getting after the quarterback stats stink. And that's something we're kind of seeing. We're seeing these guys that play decent in coverage, can't get after the quarterback. It's fine in coverage. Obviously not ideal. I feel like these 91 overalls, simply put, aren't great. Caleb Harris, strong safety, 3.26 chemistry, 91 speed, 92 acceleration. Horrible in coverage though. I mean, yikes. So far, these cards, and I know they're only 91 overalls, but have been a pretty big yikes. Green up next, defensive tackle. I mean, doesn't get after the quarterback. His block shed's a 90. That's fine. Fits the 3.35 tight chemistry. But again, just not great. And I'm just kind of let down by these cards. I will say this left end is decent from what I'm seeing. He has an 82 block shed. So another Kyron Duhan here, just not great. Therese Davis, right tackle. Decent run blocker, decent pass blocker. But I'm just saying, like, even for 14,000 coins, right? I think you can find better right tackles in the game. Caden Chittenden up next. Decent kick power, decent kick accuracy. I don't hate him entirely. I think this card is actually one of the better 91s that we got today, which is kind of crazy. Jacob Barney Jr., wide receiver. Veer and shoot chemistry, 91 speed acceleration, decent route runner. Carrying's an 84. Yikes, like, I'm not gonna lie, these cards stink. Our last 91 for today, Aiden Banfield, decent run blocker, better pass blocker. I'm excited to move past these 91 overalls. They're just not great. Joseph Williams, first 93 overall, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, decent catching. Can't make people really miss in the open field. 6'2", not bad for a spread option chemistry wide receiver. Definitely a big step above those 91s. Right end, Colin Simmons, 89 speed, 94 acceleration, good finesse moves, decent block shed, really solid. Now we're getting into some cards that can absolutely play. Colin Simmons can play. Braden Nelson, right guard, decent pass blocker, decent run blocker, a fine right guard. Pistol scheme, it's not what I run. 18,000 coins. It's about what he should be. And again, basically the same price as the 91 overalls. Are the 93 overalls. They're basically the same price. Knapp up next. Better run blocker than pass blocker slightly. So if you run the football, it could be a solid card. Not great. Does fit that spread chemistry. It's what I run. So if you run, let's say, a budget spread team, could be maybe worth a look. Fountain up next, right outside linebacker, 88 speed, 92 acceleration. Pretty good in zone coverage. Decent change of direction. 79 obviously isn't ideal, but it's decent compared to his pass rushing stats. One thing about this card that I like is the fact that he's 6'6". Other than that, Fountain is not ideal. Sincere Edwards up next. Left end, 88 speed, 92 acceleration. Gets after the quarterback. 83 block shed. Like, what is up with all of these cards having low block sheds? I just don't get it. Edwards, not great. Simeon Coleman up next. Left outside linebacker, 6 feet tall. Good speed acceleration, can't get after the quarterback, 90 zone coverage, 83 change of direction. Yikes. I mean, these Honestly, so far, I'm let down by these fraternities cards. CJ Bailey, up next, 90 speed, 86 acceleration, doesn't throw the ball well, 61 throw accuracy isn't great. He does throw a tight spiral for a 93 overall. I hate to say it. There's better quarterbacks in the game. Now we get to our 96s overalls. Finally, tight end spread option scheme, 92 speed, 95 acceleration. Route running is solid. 86 carrying is solid as well. I mean, for Landon Thomas, he's fine. Is he the best tight end in the game? Is he as good as like Tyler Warren? No, but he's a fine enough tight end in the game. 89,000 coins. It is what it is. Then we see DeMarcus Riddick, 4-3 scheme, middle linebacker. He's 6'2". Okay, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. Good change direction, good enough at an 86. 94 zone coverage. The card's not bad. Honestly, 87 block shed, wish that was higher, but he's okay. Not the best middle linebacker in the game for sure, but he is okay. Leonard Moore, cornerback, multiple D, 6'2", 96 speed, 97 acceleration, 92 change of direction, 96 zone coverage. If you play zone coverage, good luck finding too many better corners than Leonard Moore. Wish his speed was at a 97 instead of the acceleration, but Leonard Moore can definitely play. Nick Marsh up next, Michigan State run and shoot scheme, 96 speed, 95 acceleration, comes with a good catching, decent route running, 6'3". Pretty solid card, Nick Marsh. I do not hate him whatsoever. I think he is a card that is really solid at this 96 overall. Cash Cleveland, what a name. Center, spread scheme, that's what I run. Decent run blocker, better pass blocker, really solid for Cash Cleveland. Fits that scheme that I run as well, which makes things better. Isaac Brown, spread option scheme, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. 95 change of direction, 87 catching, so can catch the ball, can make people miss in the open field, an elusive back, 5'3", or 5'9". I like Isaac Brown. For what he is, I like the card. Francis Brew up next, a 85 speed, defensive tackle, 89 acceleration. Great block shed, but he doesn't get after the quarterback super well. And so that's the one thing I'm noticing with Francis here is, again, the block shed's good, speed's fine. I just wish he got after the quarterback slightly better. KJ Bolden here, 4'2", 6 feet tall, 96 speed, 98 acceleration, 96 man coverage. If you play a lot of man coverage, this card is a beast. The 91 change of direction just leaves something to be desired. Now to the 97s. Desmond Williams Jr. The 12 throw accuracy is bizarre. He's paranoid with the 12 throw accuracy. This card stinks. And so far, I'm just being honest, this fraternities drop leaves a lot to be desired. Dylan Stewart, 91 speed, 94 acceleration. Gets after the quarterback decent. 96 block shed is solid. He's fine for a left end, but he's not game breaking. I just want you to know he's not game breaking. Now, as far as like a rental, he's fine. 186,000 coins. He's an LTD, so you're going to be able to quick sell him. I just don't think the card is great. Then we see Tyler Nubin, free safety, 97 speed acceleration. 93 a change of direction, way better in zone than man. So if you play a lot of zone coverage at 6'2", Tyler Nubin can definitely play. 4-3 scheme. Again, zone coverage wise, the card's solid. Overall, I don't like the fraternities cards a whole ton. Maybe it's me, but I'm just not a fan. Then we see our rush cards, which I do want to go over, do want to talk about. Let's start with Tavon Austin here. 96 speed acceleration, good catching, good route running, makes people miss in the open field. Honestly, I like Tavon Austin for his price. For $293, I think the card is an absolute beast. Yes, he fits my scheme, which obviously helps. But even without that, I like the card. Do I wish he had better speed acceleration? Yes. But his route running's perfect. He makes people miss in the open field. As far as his player traits, pretty solid as well. Tavon Austin is good. You know, he's good. Can definitely play. Then we see Lamar Jackson, who has 96 speed acceleration, 95 agility, carrying wise good, spin juke is good, throw accuracy and 82. You know, it's fine. Throws the tight spiral, player traits are solid. The one thing about Lamar Jackson that I've seen is he does not get workhorse. So is that a flaw with Lamar Jackson? A little bit. The fact that he does not get workhorse definitely leaves something to be desired. But I don't know what to tell you. His price will go down over the course of time. So I'd stay patient with Lamar Jackson. Is he better than even a guy like Drew Aller? I don't know. So those are the cards we saw today. Coming tomorrow, we see at least 3 LTDs, maybe even more. First one, Memorable Factor. I mean, what a name, man. Memorable Factor. 93 speed middle linebacker, 92 acceleration, 96 zone coverage, 90 block shed is a little low. I think he's going to be the best middle linebacker in the game. I shouldn't say that because we have better middle linebackers that I think, like even a Cody Simon, I think is just as good, as well as Lawrence Taylor, I think is probably better. But with the 96 zone coverage, I mean, memorable factor is going to be a beast of a middle linebacker on this game. He is. And if you run that 4-3 multiple scheme, obviously becomes even better at that stage. But I do want to look up the height of memorable factor here just before diving into our next player. And memorable factor is only 5'11", so that definitely hurts his value a little bit. Demon Clowney, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say Demon. I don't think that's what it is, but that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, 92 speed, 96 acceleration, 95 power moves, 97 finesse moves, 94 block shed. I mean, if he comes with gold quick jump, you've got the best left end in the game. Now, I doubt they give him gold quick jump, but I'm telling you, if they do, he's the best left end in the game, and I don't even think it's particularly close. This card is a beast. Stops the run, plays well in the pass. Incredible stats for Clowney. Just an absolute beast. Then we see Dakotas Crawford, wide receiver here. Again, depends on his abilities, but 97 speed with that 97 deep route running. I mean, do you want me to continue moving forward? Card is going to be an absolute stud on the field. Now, as far as his height, is only 6 feet tall. Wish he was a little bit higher. But I like this, these 3 cards coming tomorrow. I do. And you throw this in with obviously the Valentine's drop, these cards are going to be legitimately crazy. Now, they are all LTDs, but with where the auction house is at, and I think it's going to continue to go down, cards should lose some value. But that's going to wrap it up for our video today. Again, I apologize I didn't have content right away yesterday. Tomorrow I should have some slightly more content for you guys. But that's going to wrap it up. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.